block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Colts now coming. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd down, here's a run with Matt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton there to make the grab. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's got Jack Jordan, and he's taken down inside the 30. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7, Browns nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky finding Hilton on the slant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky on the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
One receiver left is Hilton. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He makes it, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007. That season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was a quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
Second down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Kareem Hunt, the ball.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield finding Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First down, Cleveland.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Carrier.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Well, this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Marlon Mack now heading back out there. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, but they've been effective too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-power offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Mayfield. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. Into the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 71 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Sliding out of the pocket. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. Past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Browns, 30.
They go play action. Trubisky over the middle here to Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run here with Mack. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mack, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Colts have taken the lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Austin Hooper.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll wind up this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
23 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Landry the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Touchdown, Nick Chubb taking it in. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there'll be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game starts to open up as the game moves on.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Mack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Very open.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
And 8
have to take this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do something. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
on 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The give to Nick Chubb.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mayfield. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 44-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 34. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
They go right back to Mack. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Staying on the ground with Mack, and he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And they take a knee.
Trubisky on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.